What's up? What's up? What's up? Two for Tuesday. Hey, what's up, Robert? You are first, that's for sure. Technically, I was first, but you gonna be first tonight. What's up, dude? Hopefully you're having a good, I don't know what day it is where you're at. Tuesday night? Monday, Wednesday morning? I don't know. Anyways, welcome everybody to the All About Aviation Network. My name is Greg. I'm gonna be your pilot tonight. At least attempting to be your pilot. And we got a couple airplanes here. We got the Msfs MU-2, which we have not flown in a very long time. It's a fun plane. It's fast as hell on the tarmac. But we haven't flown this bitch in a while. We're going to do that. And then, oh yeah, I forgot today is Thursday, isn't it? Man, sometimes these days run together. And then we're going to fly to Constellation after that. Yeah, my bad, dude. It is Thursday. Hey, how come my camera isn't working? Give me a second. Let me get my camera working. For some reason, it's just not showing my face. All right, let's go Nexigo. Let's deactivate it, and then we'll reactivate it. All right, that did not work. All right, let's come over here. And let's go to Properties. And let's choose a new device. And then we will choose the Nexigo again. And click OK. Huh, still not working. All right, I got a couple technical difficulties real quick. Give me a second. Let me unplug it and plug it back in. That is weird that my camera's not working. Always something. Always something, man. Why can't my shit just work? There we go. There we go. Yes, sir. All right. All right. The Mitsubishi. We have not flown this plane in a very long time, but we're going to fly it. Las Vegas just came out with a new update. So we're going to fly it to Las Vegas. But in order to do that, in order to get this data in here, I think we're going to have to, yeah, we're going to have to plug it in from the outside. That sucks. Classic cockpit, cargo, okay. Yeah, let's go back to the outside. Consider leaving a like, a subscription, a thumbs up, a super chat, a super thanks. Member up. Do all of it. At least do one of it. All right. Yeah, to get that little phone working with the METAR info, we gotta do this from the outside. I don't know. I found this airport just because I was trying to do a quick flight. It looks like this is a graveyard for airplanes. Because these don't look like military planes. They look like passenger jets. So we'll see. All right. So we got that. And where's KLAS at? It's not far away. It's like a half an hour flight, I think. All right, we'll say this for arrival. And we're going to do VOR to VOR. Well, that's almost the exact route that I have. IGM, BLD, and then LAS. So let's plug in LAS. Airports. How about VORs? All right. Let's come in here. Oh, well, fuck it. We'll just put it in from outside. All right, let's go flying. It's been a minute since I've flown this plane. That's right. Today is Thursday, isn't it? That's right. I knew that. I was just testing you to see if you knew what day it was. I knew it was Thursday. Actually, I did not. Doesn't it say 2 for Tuesday on the? Yeah, shit. I gotta change the title. Oh man, sometimes I'm an idiot. Yeah, I think this is a graveyard, man. A graveyard for aeroplanes. Out here in the desert. I don't know. It might be. All right, let's get this plane fired up. Now this will have the info in here. There we go. See? And we're just going to use VORs to travel tonight. We're not going to use any kind of digital GPS. It's available in this plane, but we're not going to use it. This screen doesn't do anything in Xbox. It's supposed to be for weather, but it doesn't do anything because it's Xbox. We can't download the software necessary. So, all right, let's go ahead and... oh, I got to turn the sound on. Oh, shit. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and, you know... All right, preliminary checks. Okay, battery is off. Generator switches are off. Inverters are off. Fuel tanks are off. Throttles are idle. Actually, you know what? Let me turn on the words. Let me turn on the words. That way I can make sure they're at the right... like, they're equal as far as percentages. All right, because now it says 0, and then when I move it up, it'll give me a percentage. All right. They're at idle. Props are at... they are not at emergency stop. Let's get the props at emergency stop. Do -1. All right, -1. Gearing switch is on... where's the gearing switch at? I think it's down here. Safe. All right, gearing switch is now on ground. Crank switch is on stop. Yep, on stop. Flaps are at 0. Gear is down. And parking brake is set. All right, very good. That's all done. Let's get the engine started up. All right, battery on. Parking brakes on. Let's turn on the beacon light. Oh yeah, that's right. That's up above. Beacon lights on. Left prop to taxi. Come on, let me grab the prop. All right, and we got left throttle to start. So let's move this up. Gearing switch is on ground. Engine 1. Push this. And move this to crank. And push this. Monitor the oil. All right, left main fuel tank on. Monitor the fuel flow. Monitor the RPMs. Check prop rotation. Yep. Left-hand generator on. And inverter on. There we go. Now we just rinse and repeat for number 2. Alright, throttle will start. This is on ground, that's good. Now push this. Move this up to crank. Push that in. Monitor the oil. Alright, oil's good. Put the fuel on. Monitor that. Now we're going to put the generator on. Alright, very good. That's all done. Awesome. Alright, make sure all the oil is in the green. Let's turn on our DME equipment. Engine, both of these should be on run, which they are. This should be on safe, which it is. Let's turn on our ADF. Can we interact? We can't interact with this anymore. That's weird. I guess it's always on then. That's weird. Alright, let's finish putting on our lights. Get our nav lights on. Let's get our taxi lights on. I think retract. Landing and taxi. Alright. Alright, we'll turn the pitot heat on in a little bit. The first, we are leaving from IGM, which is 108.8, so let's plug that in. And we are heading on a course of 304. So the reciprocal of 304 would be 124. So let's plug that in. Since that's what we're leaving from. Alright, let's get our takeoff info. Let's see what they want us to do. Turn to traffic. Runway 21, very good. Alright, announce taxi. Beacon light, we got that. That's all fine. Use rudder to steer. Takeoff, strobes. Set trim 2 degrees nose up. Alright. where the trim... Oh yeah, that's right, trim's right here. But we really can't move the trim, so I guess that is what it is. Alright, we do have our autopilot down here. Alright, maybe we can do trim now. Let's see, I doubt it, but let's see. Oh yeah, nope. Alright, prop levers for takeoff. Oh, you know what? I think I have auto trim on. Let me see, because I was flying the F-14 last. Yep. That's why. Let me turn off the autopilot master. There we go. Alright, so 2 degrees nose up would be probably about, I would say about there, probably. Alright, we are golden. Let's, what's our METAR here? 2977. Alright, let's program that. Alright, very good. Let's get out of here. Alright, where is runway 21 from here? Let's go up there and find out. Alright, looks like they got it for us. God, this plane is always so fast for taxiing, man. This thing is like just a monster on the ground. It's faster than a lot of cars on the ground. Like, just... thing just moves, dude. Yeah, we're going to be flying this to Vegas and seeing if there's anything new to look at. And then the Constellation, we're doing a Buffalo flight. Buffalo, I believe, used to fly in Alaska. So we're going to be doing a little Alaska trip after this. And when we take off, we got to head to the northwest. Set our flaps. I'll remove the, well, you know, I might leave the HUD up. I usually leave the HUD up when I'm flying outside the airplane. Turn it off when we're inside. We'll see. Sorry for running a little late tonight. I was in the middle of something. I was in the middle of something. We're using this flight simulator livery for this plane. I didn't really see much in the way of anything that I really liked. You know, they have like an all-black livery and a white and 2 white ones, and Xbox and flight simulator. So we're just going to use this one. What kind of aeroplane is that? What kind of aeroplane is you? Oh, there, a little Cessna. We got to fly to Comanche again one of these days. Oh, that's not a Cessna. That's a Beechcraft, I think. And the autopilot on this thing, it's a lot easier, the autopilot on this airplane, when you have the buttons turned on, like the words turned on, like I have, because it's very faint, the marking that shows that it's actually on. It's really like you can barely see the light. You can barely see that it's plugged in, like not plugged in, that it's pushed in. Skirt. Skirt. What up, Jake? That was prom. All right, let's get the pitot heat on. Let's get our strobe lights on. Let's get our landing lights on. Gear up. Best climb is 150 knots. Very good. I know it was yesterday, dude. I said, how was it? All right, we need to be on a heading of 304, so it looks like we need to take off and turn around. Yep, pretty much. Let's put our air on auto. Alright, so we got to make a turn to the right. And then once we get up and we get level, we'll turn the autopilot master on. We'll turn heading mode on. And we can use this to go up, you know, to bank our nose up and down. And then when we get to the altitude we want, we'll click on that. But yeah, it's very difficult to tell when these are on, so it's very helpful if you have the words on. That way you can tell, because the light that shows up is very faint, and I mean, you need to like really like get down and low on this thing like this to kind of see when the button's pushed in. So yeah, it's a little bitchy. All right, let's put our props in takeoff mode. Yeah, I like this plane. I've had this plane for a long time. I just, you know, I got so many planes, it's tough to rotate them sometimes and figure out which ones to fly, which ones not to fly. All right, we gotta make sure our torque doesn't get, you know, really in the yellow. Or I mean, it could be, I guess, a little bit in the yellow for takeoff, but you don't really want it much past that. We need to be about 115 for takeoff. Alright, very good. Landing gear up. I like how they kind of rotate. Go in the back. That's pretty interesting. Alright, let's make our turn. Reduce our speed a little bit. Yeah, that was a while ago. 300 subs, yeah. Yeah, we're growing a little bit. Alright, we got our engines pulled back a little bit. I am gonna possibly pause this in a minute so I can turn on, so I can move the props back a bit. I'm not using my flight stick right now. I'm using the Xbox controller. Alright, so we're flying the reciprocal of this VOR station. That's why the needle is facing behind us. The CDI indicator. So let's do this. Let's adjust our trim so we can kind of level off a bit. See, I can take my hands like off the yoke and we're still kind of okay. So let's go ahead and pause this. Let's put our autopilot master on. Let's turn heading mode on. And we're going to use this wheel right here to adjust our vertical speed. I'm kind of in this back here because the vertical indicator is right here. So let's just spin this back a little bit till we get to about, maybe about 12 to 1500. And we'll stay around 150. Ooh, we got a turn. Now we have 63 miles to Boulder, which is our next VOR station. So I would say once we get about 40 miles, 30 miles away from our current station, we'll switch VOR signals. And I probably should stay around, I would think around 11,000 feet. Because part of this trip we're going to, there's some peaks that are close to 10,000 feet, so. Get our flaps up. Let's turn our landing lights off. Yep, I remember when I only had about 300 subs too. That wasn't too long ago. Got steady growth, which is good. Alright, so now we are dead even. And we might be able to actually switch. Oh, never mind. We're only 8.3 miles away. 8.4. Okay. Yeah, let's wait till we get about 20, 25 miles away. And then we'll switch VOR signals. We do have to pay attention to the fuel. There's a good chance we're going to have to use the tip tanks to put fuel in. Let me see how much is actually in the tip tanks. Okay, so left outer, right outer, we got a bit, and then right main and left main. Okay. So to pump the fuel, we just gotta switch this up or down. Down is the outer tanks. This is the tip tank, and then we have our main tanks here. They're on right now. But we need to turn those off. Let me see here. I don't know. Nope. Alright, I guess the fuel tanks stay on. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, we're pretty close to leveling off. So what we can do is... let's reduce our climb a little bit. That was weird. Heading mode went off. Alright, we're about at 11,000 feet. Almost there. We're going to click on this altitude hold here in a minute. Alright, altitude hold is now on. Let's move our propellers back to cruise mode. That on 96. Close enough. And there we are. We're cruising. Let's adjust our heading a little bit. And, you know, we probably could actually switch. Let's adjust our CDI indicator for 304. Because that's our heading right now. That's the heading we should be on, at least. Alright, and Boulder is 116.7, so let's plug that in. And we're actually going to use navigation here in a minute. Alright, 116.7. And let's click on track. And that'll help us capture the 304 that we have in there. Let's put on photogrammetry. Photogrammetry. I guess I can put multiplayer. Well, I'll leave multiplayer off for now. Yeah, there was a new update for Vegas. I'm not really sure what they added, but I think it's worth a shot at least to see if anything looks anything like if it looks cool, at least coming into Vegas. We get a little closer to Vegas, we'll contact the ATC and get clearance for landing at one of their airports. I mean, at one of their runways. There we go. Now this should... It doesn't look like it's working, but this should put us on the correct... you know, course here. Being that we're in track mode. If it doesn't, we'll fix it ourselves, but it should do it. Yeah, this is a fun plane. I haven't flown this plane in a while, but it's definitely one of my favorite. As I always say, every plane I get into, I say it's my favorite. But I do really like this plane. This plane is cool. I like the way it looks. I like the nacelles on the outside of it. Alright, let's see if this thing's gonna turn. Are you gonna do it, buddy? Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? Do it! Come on, do it. Do it. Come on, make that turn. Oh shit, looks like it's turning. Cool. Alright, let's boost our propellers up. I mean, let's boost our throttle up a little bit. I don't know why the parking brake just went on. That's weird. The Dornier just had an update today too, so I'm not really sure what was done to that. I'm trying to find out, but it doesn't show. Like, it would be nice, like, if, like, when the update's done, if you click on the description of everything, it looks like it would be nice, like, if it actually showed you or told you what they updated, but it doesn't say. See what live time looks like right now in Vegas. And I can mess with that. That works for me. Yep, the Mitsubishi MU-2. There's still quite a few of these still flying real flight. Usually in Canada, Thunder Bay, Canada. If you look at that airport, Thunder Bay in Canada, usually there's like MU-2s that fly out in and out of that airport daily. Turns into a bar on the shore. The pictures are the love. And love could be white. Love in disguise. She body like a Venus. Dude looks like a lady. Dude looks like a lady. Never take a peek, dear. Do me all night. Let me take a peek, dear. Do me. All right, 8 left. All right, 8 left. It is. Let's plug this into Navigraph. Good old 8 left. I remember finding 8 left when I was a young kid. Alright, 8 left. I don't see 8 left anywhere. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did they mean 8 right? I got an 8 right. I don't have an 8 left. That should no good. Let's check all their approaches. Yeah, they must mean 8 right. I don't know if I want to do 8 right. $26 right or left. We can do 26 left. That's a shorter runway. What kind of landing do we have available for that? 26 left? Yeah, let's do 26 left. Alright, 2959 is our ATIS. So let's plug that in. Alright, very good. Wow, we only got 11 miles left to Boulder? Really? No shit, we are that close. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, 26 left. Let's pin this. Alright, 111.5. Alright, let's go into heading mode. Let's go 1115. And we have a course of 259. And we need to get down to about 8,000 feet, so let's go ahead and release this altitude hold. Let's pull back our throttle a bit. Let's angle ourselves down a little bit. Wow, we are almost there. Let's put on our landing lights. All right, let's turn. Move over a little bit so we can capture this localizer. Now we do have the option to do an ILS landing with this airplane, so let's increase our descent a little bit. We only got 14 miles left. Oh, we gotta spin around. We gotta do a little bit of a go around. Yep. All right, let's do that. Let's spin around. Because at 8,000 feet, we should be about 21 miles out. And we are only 11, so let's spin around a bit. Yeah, there's no way we're going to be able to land. Hey, maybe we'll see the Hoover Dam while we spin around. All right, let's slow our descent up a little bit. So we can level off at 8,000 feet. Alright, we can get ready to click altitude hold. Alright, very good. Altitude hold is on. So adjust our throttle a little bit so we don't fall out of the sky. Turn around. Fly your fantasy. E, 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 E. Alright, let's turn so we can kind of be somewhat in line with our reciprocal value right there. I think this is our glide slope flag right here. This little thing right yonder. One thing about this plane, it has a hard time putting the heading bug onto the CDI needle when the CDI needle is like completely connected. The heading bug has a hard time being on the same notch. If you look closely, like you can kind of see it like jump like over it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool attention to detail there. All right, we got to go out about 21 miles. Well, actually, probably about 25 and then spin around. Because at 8,000 feet, we're supposed to be about 21 miles out, so... According to the landing chart for 26 left. There's the Hoover Dam, right? Is that the Hoover Dam? No, that's not the Hoover Dam. Actually, that might be the Hoover Dam. No, I don't think it's that close to Boulder, actually. I think it's farther out. I think it's out on this body of water here, out here, I think. Let me let me look at the satellite. Yep. Yeah, that's not it. Oh, actually, I think that is the Hoover Dam. What up, cowboy? Yeah, that is the Hoover Dam right there. We might get a little bit of a... No, you know what? I'm so confused. It might be the one up there, actually. There's Boulder. I thought the Hoover Dam was up farther, but I might be wrong. Nevada, Arizona, Sugarloaf Mountain. That might be the Hoover Dam. Well, whatever. We'll just say that was it. Pretty sure that's it. Alright. Ooh, we can start turning around. Alright. Let's start turning around so we can capture our localizer and see if we can do a little ILS landing with this bird. With our Mitsubishi MU-2. Those are our landing lights that we put out. And we were coming in for landing, but we were too close and too high, so we had to do a little spin move. We'll land this thing, get in the Constellation, fire that thing up. Alright, we got plenty of time for the glide slope. That's still not even showing yet. It was showing for a minute, but not anymore. We got clearance from the ATC for landing. Alright, touchdown around 125 knots. Alright, very good. So let's get lined up again, then we'll click on capture on our autopilot. Then when the glide slope shows up, we'll click on the GS button down there. Slow down a little bit. Maybe not that much. All right, let's click off of altitude hold. Start moving ourselves down a little bit again because we need to start descending. Our glide slope has now shown up. Still haven't captured the localizer track yet. Let's turn a little bit more away from it. I was on the fence whether to turn clockwise or counterclockwise when we were swinging back towards the airport. It looks like I should have swung the other way. All right, we need to descend a little bit faster. Working on getting the CDI needle lined up. There we go. All right, let's click on capture and glide slope. And now that should direct us in. In Vegas, let's turn the lights down a little bit and see if we can see the Vegas lights at nighttime. Let's or early morning, one of the two. I usually like early morning. Maybe a little more early. All right, let's hold off on our altitude. Let's actually increase our vertical speed and really slow that down, because we have not caught the glide slope yet. All right, that should be okay. And is GS still on? Yeah, see that I like having the words on with this because you don't see any lights. Like, you don't see anything that's on. You have to go down like this and like look up at it and kind of see which ones are indented. All right, localizer mode is now on again, and so is this. Okay. All right, let's put our wheels down. Put some flaps down. There's Henderson Airport over here. Vegas lights should be showing up somewhere pretty close. And there's nothing on here to confirm that we're in the right mode either. You just have to kind of just double check. It's weird that the localizer is not Alright, maybe glide slope mode is the right mode for both. Alright. We'll give it a shot. How many more flaps we got? 2 more settings. Okay. Put some more flaps down. Yeah, and the buildings really aren't lit up. That's a shame. They used to light up pretty nicely, actually. Let's turn the lights off completely outside. Well, maybe a little bit, but doesn't look like it used to. It used to really light up nicely. That's a shame. And there was just an update for Vegas too. That's why I decided to fly out here tonight, was because there was just a new update today for the scenery in Vegas. Alright, let's go flaps full. That's a shame, man. I was looking forward to seeing the lights at nighttime in Vegas. Alright, we're at a good speed, right around the speed we should be. Yeah, it looks like a few lights are on, but it certainly doesn't look like the Vegas Strip right now, man. Looks like the Vegas Strip just didn't pay its electric bill. Alright, let's turn the autopilot off. Not too bad. And now it looks like they're on. Then maybe from the air, it just doesn't turn on from the air. Because they sure look like they're on now. Alright, whatever. Let's jump into Constellation. We're going to do a good old Buffalo Constellation. So I think Buffalo used to fly up in Canada. Now, I haven't flown this plane in a long time, so I do not remember a lot about this plane, but we will still fly it. Alright, and we're gonna fly this. Let me make sure that kept... Yep, did. Alright, let's go here. Let's go to one of the handcrafted airports. This one is handcrafted from the simulator. Small. That's not going to work. It's all small. I hope we have enough runway, actually. All right, whatever. We'll just take off. We'll do small, I guess. Here we go. Now, I haven't built any kind of route for this. I was planning on just doing like VOR. You know, VOR style flying. Just like I did in the Mitsubishi. Oh yeah, it's been a minute since I've flown this thing. Good lord. All right, autopilot on. I think we have to cage. We have to push the clutch in. We got to turn that on, push the clutch in. Okay. And then we have off localizer, glide slope. All right, let's do cold and dark. I forgot about that. I like when it's really cold, it gives you the skull and crossbones. That's funny. Do they have missions with this? Nope, inoperable. That sucks. All right, let me, hey, what up, Grease? What's good, dude? What's good? Let me look at a quick little route here. All right, PAVD. Thought I was going to Pageant. I thought I was... Let's look where this is. Where does that start at? All right, PAVD to... Was I going to Payne? Was I going to Fairbanks? No, I was going to Anchorage, I think. All right, add that to the route. All right, yeah, 100 and some miles. That's right. Okay. Let's look at this here. So we have an ADF. And we have one localizer, which is fun. Me too. That's why we're flying it. I missed it too. All right, so we just have one VOR station and one ADF station that we're going to. So let's see here. This is nav and ADF is inoperable right now because the... No, it's right here, ADF. All right, let's start getting this thing turned on. Get things started, please. Actually, let me turn up my volume so I can hear these guys talking. Might be better if I put my headphones on for this, actually. Yeah, let me do that. Let me put my headphones on for this. What's up, dude? What's up? You can have it. That's what you're going in there for, right? What were you going in there for? The what? Oh, well, you can have that if you want, or you can have my stuff from Rita's if you want. You sure? I'm giving it to you. No, you can have it. All right. You could have had it. All right. I said you could have had it. You really want me to have it? I offered it to you. I'm saying you can have it. Fine. All right, let's go before starting. How come we ain't working here? Oh yeah, we got to turn the peoples on. That's right. I forgot. That's right. Coffee cups. Coffee cups mean that it's AI. All right, before starting.
Checklist before starting engines. Remove before flight.
Checked.
Battery.
On.
Dome light.
On and white.
They're so polite to each other.
On.
Radio and instrument switches.
On.
COM1 and COM2 panels.
On. And OK.
Ground power.
Connected.
All services.
Checked. Removed.
Ground power.
On.
Parking brake. Check and set. Aileron and rudder boosters. On. Elevator booster. On. Ordnance lights. On. Cabin lights. On. Stairs. On. Main door.
Open.
Dump valves. Checked. Emergency cut-off levers. On. Fuel tank selectors.
1, 2, 3, 4. On.
Coal flaps.
1, 2, 3, 4. Open.
Carburetor air.
1, 2, 3, 4. Set to cold.
Oil cooler flaps.
1, 2, 3, 4. Open.
Cross weight and center of gravity.
Weights and balances checked and confirmed.
Prepare for boarding.
I like how it's got oh, it says Red Wing. Never mind. I thought it said Buffalo. But still, Red Wing, I mean, that's pretty cool. Well, hello, darling. Welcome aboard, Buffalo. All the zombies are in the back, sir. Well, thank you. It's like they got, like lawn chairs for, like, your patio out. Maybe that's what they used back in the day. They had, like, patios. Like patio furniture inside this Buffalo. Hey, how come there's no flight attendant back here? Where's she at? Somebody's gonna get written up. Somebody's gonna get in trouble. Alright, let's end boarding. Let's see here. Passenger. Alright, let's close all this up. Instant payload is on. Let's end boarding.
End of boarding. Resume before startup checklist.
Fire warning system. 1.
One of these days, I think I'm gonna do this whole thing myself. Instead of doing it automated, I'll just do it. We'll just do it all myself. I think that'll be kind of fun.
Close all doors.
Checked.
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 Stairs.
Checked. Removed.
Chokes. Check. Checklist before starting engines complete.
All right, let's start the engines up.
Checklist starting engines. Position lights.
On.
Starter engine 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ignition engine 3. Hydraulic 2 to hydraulic 1 crossing.
Check. And OK.
Generator 3. On. Starter engine 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ignition engine 4. Generator 4. On. Starter engine 2.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
Ignition engine 2. Generator 2. On. Starter engine 1.
One, two, three, 4, 5,
Ignition engine 1. Generator 1.
On.
Checklist starting engine complete. Checklist during warm-up. Pitot covers and gear pins.
All on board.
Ground power.
Off.
Battery and generators.
Checked.
Engine instruments.
Checked.
3.007.
Driver.
engaged and released.
Radios. Set. Checklist warm-up completed. Checklist taxiing. Taxi lights.
On and extended.
Clock and altimeters. Set.
And set.
Brake selector lever.
Set.
All turn indicators.
Checked.
Checked. Proper
Reverse.
reversing.
Checked.
Checklist taxiing completed.
All right, let's taxi out to the runway. Man, it's been so long since I've flown this plane, man. One of these days, I am gonna do this whole the whole startup myself. I just have to I have to learn where a lot of the buttons are. I've never looked at trying to do this on my own. I'm good. I'm glad we're taking off this way instead of trying to go over that mountain. Look at all my rudders in the back. Look at all of them.
Gyro is gauged.
Whenever we go too fast, he yells at me. We do have to remember to deactivate the AI flight engineer when we come in for landing. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to really take over the throttle. All right, what do we got? 4 takeoff and takeoff clearance. All right. And then we got to go max power, then MU-2 power right after takeoff, then climb power. I think we'll probably get up to about 12,000 feet. I think that'll give us enough clearance for what we got to do. All right, let's pull off to the side a little bit so we can finish our checklist.
Checklist takeoff. Run up ignition.
1 completed. 2 completed. 3 completed. 4 completed.
Run up feathering.
1 completed. 2 completed. 3 completed. 4 completed.
Door and windows.
Closed.
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 Trim tabs.
Checked.
Where's our ADF indicator at here?
Flaps 60%. Wing flaps test. Checked. Auxiliary control boosters. On. Auto feather.
Armed for takeoff.
Flaps 60%. Set. Landing lights.
On.
Mixtures.
Auto rich.
Carburetor air.
Cold.
Air conditioning.
Panel set.
Fuel pumps.
1, 2, 3, 4, high.
Oil cooler flaps.
Set.
Checklist before takeoff completed.
Excellent. All right, one more little. Let's line up. And then we'll do our last little checklist, and then we'll go for max power and get out of here.
Checklist takeoff clearance. Cold flaps.
Set to 30%.
Controls.
3. No-go speed is 108 knots. Runway is dry.
Checklist takeoff completed.
All right, let's do it.
Go speed.
Rotation.
Veto power.
Roger. MU-2 power.
All right, let's head a little bit this way so we can bypass some of those mountains there. All right, let's build a little bit of speed up.
Climb power.
Roger.
Climb checklist. Landing gear lever. Up. Then Roger. Flaps up. Wing flaps. Up. Auxiliary control boosters. Off. Nose light. Flaps up.
Off.
Still flying manually.
Taxi light.
Retracted and off.
Fuel pumps.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oil cooler flaps.
Set.
Auto filtering.
Off.
Coal flaps.
Set.
Ordnance lights.
Off.
Climb checklist completed.
As we get over this little mountain range, maybe engage the autopilot at that point. All right, very good. Let's work on getting the autopilot on. Well, that's not a very nice noise, is it? Jesus, let me mute that for a second. That is not a nice noise at all. All right, push this on, put that on. Okay, let's re-engage. And not sure where everybody is tonight. Don't know. All right, autopilot's working. All right, very good. Let's raise the nose a bit. That's right, we got to put the altitude control mode on. All right, very good. Well, actually, we might be... Oh, no, we should probably climb to about 12,000.
The gyro is gauged.
All right, let's climb a little bit faster. Let's put, all right, altitude mode is on. Let's do VOR. So we got 93 miles to our destination. Once we get up in altitude, we'll work on catching the correct direction. And we could probably start going that way now a little bit, actually. Let's turn just a little bit. Yep, it is quiet tonight. I was trying to do something with Chicago today, like multiplayer, but I wasn't home most of the day today. He's out tonight, supposedly getting doing something, eating dinner or doing something. But yeah, man, it's quiet, man. Quiet night. Happens every once in a while, I guess. It's all right. Nobody loves me anymore. Nobody loves me. Now, if I turned on autopilot right now, I believe if I clicked on this, it would bring us to this altitude automatically and whatever speed I choose, and then I can also use... Actually, heading still probably doesn't work. That's never worked in this airplane. All right, let's reduce our climb a little bit. We're losing a little bit of power, a little bit of speed. It's a really weird, like, design to this plane. Like, it's really, like, almost looks like it's flat, doesn't it? Like how planes nowadays have, like, that kind of bubble in the front. Like, this is almost like just like a pencil. All right, let's do that. And we are actually on a heading of 245 right now. You mean my mouse isn't working now? All of a sudden the mouse isn't working? What the hell? Oh, I might have unplugged it by accident. Oops. No, the mouse just stopped working. That's weird. It's a plug-in mouse, too. How does it just stop working, a plug-in mouse? Here we go. Now it's working again. That is weird.
Caution, pilotizing.
I don't know. I think we're waiting for like the good multiplayer to come out where we can be in, you know, the airplane together. You know what I mean? I think that's what we've been waiting on. That's what I've been waiting on, at least. I mean, multiplayer right now, I mean, you can barely see each other's planes. Like, it's... I want to do the multiplayer where we can be in it together.
Caution, windshield icing.
Am I supposed to do the anti-ice stuff, or you guys do that? Okay, so it looks like I gotta do this. Hang on a second. Whoa! That is an odd noise. Hang on a second. Let me, find the anti-ice stuff. Yep, I do not see, anti-ice anywhere. Ah.
Bringing superchargers out. Superchargers are out.
Alright, I guess they take care of it, because I don't see... Alright, what's our altitude? Yeah, we're almost at 11,000 feet. Alright. Alright, let's start heading over again towards our localizer. VOR station, actually. Ground lights, elevators, overhead switches, panel lights, fuel shutoff. These are all comms. Cabin heat. Pilot auxiliary heater. Flight station. Refrigerant discharge. Cabin temperature. Circulating fans are off. Auxiliary pumps is fire detection. Fire detection. Propeller synchronization, auxiliary fuel pumps, carburetor anti-ice. All right, so it must not let me do this since it's on autopilot mode, like with the engineer next to me. So he must take care of all that then. All right, we are at 12,000 feet. Let's level off. Let's put it on cruise mode. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know where to...
Cruise power, please.
Roger. Cruise power.
All right, let's start turning towards the west a little bit. Yeah, I probably should have looked this up before I started flying to Alaska, like, about the anti-ice and stuff, because it looks like our engines are completely fucked now. I mean, they're not even reading that they're okay anymore. Like, there's no reading at all. But I don't see anywhere to turn on the pitot heat or... Like, I figured they would do that if it's on that auto mode. Like, they should be doing all that stuff. I'll have to look that up next time. I'm not going to look it up now, but... Alright, let's even out now. There we go. And what are we? How many miles are we? 52. Wonder if we can reach our airport yet. Figure out which runway we landing on tonight. That's crazy. Crazy.
Caution, wind chill items.
Alright, I'll be back in like a minute. Right back. All right. All right, let's get inside the cabin and capture that localizer. We're still not close. Well, we should be close enough. All right, 37 miles out. Can we talk to our airport yet? Not yet. How many airports are there? In like 30 some miles. That's crazy that there are this many airports. All right. Well, back at it, boys. Gonna be doing a horror night coming up, maybe tomorrow night. Survivor Horror Night. Alright, the VOR looks like it's slowly coming into play now. Yep. It's starting to move, so we're gonna have to even out our flying here momentarily. And then we're gonna move this to localizer. Almost. 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 It's almost lined up. All right, very good. That's good. Let's click localizer. Now we got captured localizer. Let's see, can we finally get $29.97. did I change this before? There. All right, tune to the anchorage center. Where is PANC? There we go, finally. All right, 7 right. Let's look that up in Navigraph. All right, let's tune to ENA, which is, let me see what ENA is. That's a VOR station. All right, let's see what the frequency is for that thing. $117.6. Okay. So let's go ahead and put this back in off. Let's type in 117.6. Got to go that way a little bit. And let's see here. We should be at about, wow, all the way down to 2,000 feet. Good Lord. We got a little bit of work to do, boys. All right, let's go into descent mode. You didn't miss much, bud.
Board slides.
Set.
Altimeter set.
Set.
Engine superchargers. Low. Fuel pumps.
1, 2, 3, 4, high.
Fuel tank selector.
1, 2 alpha, 3 alpha, all on and confirmed.
Tank 5 and fuel crossfeed levels.
Closed.
Cabin pressure.
Cabin pressure confirmed. Full landing.
Landing weight.
Landing weight checked.
B-47 checklist completed.
All right, descent power.
Power, please.
Roger.
So we're flying to a VOR station so we can do our landing. So we're gonna fly to this ENA station. We're gonna make a big U-turn, head up through the water, and then pick up our localizer for our landing. I think this is our airport right here, actually. So we got to get down to about 2,000 feet. And we can actually go down a little bit faster. Can't I choose a color? I thought I could choose a color from here. I know I can do it on the DC-6, but... There we go. So we got about 49 miles to our VOR station that we're going to.
I'm taking the superchargers out.
I'm taking supercharger out. Oh. We actually probably shouldn't go past 8,000 feet, to be honest. Yeah, let's level off here. Because according to the VFR chart, it looks like we're going to be...
Cruise power, please.
Roger. Cruise power.
Looks like we're going to be crossing over some mountains. Fire Island. Oh yeah, we could do that. I should be available for that. That's a good idea. Yeah, I'll look at the schedule for it and try to plan my weekend around it a little bit so I can do that. Yeah, I think that'll be cool. Yep, I think that'd be pretty dope, actually. That's a good idea, dude. Good idea. Alright, I'm not really sure why it said we were passing over 8,000 foot, 9,000 foot mountains. I don't see anything like that. Oh, okay. We're okay to descend again. I thought we were farther towards the mountains than we were.
Please.
Roger.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think there'll be a lot of cool stuff to talk about. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm down for that. Alright, let's slow our descent a little bit. It's a little too fast. We should be around 1,000 feet per minute. There's a lot of new planes, actually. I think I put a story on Discord today. There's like 4 or 5, where they're talking about the 707 for sure. Then there's a few other planes they were talking about that I didn't even know were in the works. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of cool stuff coming out at that expo. Absolutely. We got about 30 miles left. I mean, we don't really have to go to ENA. We can probably swing around now. Oh, no, I like to give myself a good amount of space for landing. Especially in this plane, because you need to be, like, slowed down and at altitude a good amount of miles before. This plane takes a while to do what it needs to do. I think when we get down close to, maybe close to 3 or 4, maybe around 3,500 feet, we'll slow our descent a little bit and start making our turn back towards the airport. It's pretty easy to find. We just have to stay up on like the north side of the water. Forward landing, approach power. Could be slow tonight because of the type of planes that I'm flying. But I'm gonna fly what I want to fly, you know. People come by and hang out, they do. If they don't, they don't. But I'm gonna fly what I want to fly. Unless somebody gives me an idea that they want to see, I'm just gonna do what I want to do. Alright, so we are at... Where the hell's our altitude at? Alright, so we're about close to 5,000 feet. I think when we get to 4,000 feet, we'll start making our turn back. Let me actually put this out of localizer mode. Let me plug in the correct course for 74. All right, let's start making a turn. And our localizer is 111.3. There we go. Let's slow down our descent a little bit. We'll get down to about 2,000 feet. That's kind of about where we'll stay. Alright, let's zero this out so we can just go west. Once we get out over the water, we'll cross most of the water and then start turning back towards the airport. This is a pretty fun plane to fly. I haven't flown this plane in a while, but this thing is pretty cool. Kind of miss flying this plane. Now I want to fly the Stratoliner, now that I've flown this one again. These old planes, man, they're pretty fun to fly. Alright, let's start turning again. Make our turn to the north. We'll stop at about 2,000 feet. Go back into cruise power. When we're a bit closer, we'll go into approach power. And then we'll take over duties ourselves. We'll take the engineer out of automatic mode so we can control the flaps if we need to, and control the throttle, more importantly. So I believe we're supposed to land this thing around 100, I think 105, I think. Yeah, absolutely. They are fun with shitty weather, that's for sure. Alright, we're almost turned to the north. Let's stop our descent. Let's go back into cruise power.
Power, please.
Roger. Cruise power.
And we're almost turned to the north. So let's go ahead and level out. And now we just have to make our way up this river, eventually turn back towards the airport, capture the flag, and make a touchdown. That's all there is to it. It's just that simple. Once we get closer to this mountain range, we should be making a turn to the east at that point. That'll be fun. DC-6 over Mount Everest. Yeah, we could do that. Yep, we could do that for sure. I don't know if the DC-6 will make it. That'll be kind of a tough trip. That DC-6 might crap out on the way up there. Engines might ice up. We might just fall right out of the sky. Good thing it's a simulator at that point. All right. Oh, bitch, screw on in. All right, let's put this instrument here on approach. Our 0 reader. Get a little closer to shore. We'll make our turn to the east. Hopefully capture the localizer pretty soon thereafter. Go into approach power. Forward landing checklist. And then when we get lined up for landing, we'll deactivate the engineer, co-pilot, deactivate them 2 guys, and that's right, I called you a guy. And ain't not a fucking thing you gonna say to me about it, because I'm the captain. And you're the captain one day. If you want to misgender somebody, you can, but don't even look at me. That's right, you look out that window, bitch. Look the other way. That's right. Look the other way, bitch. Oh yeah, that should be fun. I agree. When your plane's like getting all iced up and falling out of the sky. Hell yeah. That'd be fun. Alright, let's start turning to the east. And ride up this coastline until we catch our localizer. We got the right course plugged in at 74 here. And we just need to capture the flag on this. Whoa, bitch. I didn't mean to do all that. What the hell? Whoa. Uga. Gotta imagine we're gonna have to go into approach mode here pretty soon. I think it's over here. Well, I know it's over here for sure, but right, that little island we need to cross. Alright, so how far out are we supposedly right now? Where's Elias? So we're about 18 miles out. Alright, let's make a little bit more of a turn towards that island. Let's do our before landing checklist.
Landing checklist. De-icer boost off. Mixtures.
Auto rich.
Fuel pumps.
1, 2, 3, 4, high.
All right, we're 27 miles out. Very good. Let's capture the flag.
Auxiliary control boosters.
On.
Manifold.
Set.
RPM.
Set. Roger.
Brakes.
Set.
Landing checklist completed.
Power set.
Roger.
Prepare for landing.
All right, so we're heading about 25, which is about here. So, oh, we gotta start turning, bitch. Damn, that shit snuck up on me. Good thing we got some miles between us and the runway. Damn. I didn't expect it to line up that quickly. Alright, let's stop at about maybe 100 degrees. We can recapture this thing again. Alright. Localizer mode. About 20 miles out, we'll do approach checklist. Right. Hey, you can say pink hair now. That word's off the list now. Good job, dude. We can now say pink hair. We can even fill in with green hair. Leftist feminist pigs. Alright, that's now showing up. So we can now put on glide slope and localizer. That's good. Let's do approach power.
Power set.
Roger.
Maybe. Maybe because you are. That could very well be. Okay, let's take out the flight engineer. No, normal people can't say that, but you can say it. Alright, let's deactivate the... and the co-pilot. And we'll just land this thing on our own now. We'll control the power ourselves, the flaps. There's the runways right there. Alright, we got it. Take off flaps.
set.
Now, I want to say we should be around 100 knots when we land. I believe that's correct.
Flaps 60% set.
Let's try to keep it around 120 knots right now. Glide slope should be coming into play here pretty soon. I would think at least it should be coming in play here pretty soon. This little horizontal line should be starting to slide down a bit. Alright, let's put the landing gear down. Alright. Glide slope is starting to move a little bit. At least that's what it looks like to me. Yep. Just a little bit. Let's go flaps full. Landing flaps.
Flaps 80% set.
Alright. Glide slope is working. Now we just need to make sure we keep a good speed. Guys didn't put the landing lights on. What is with these guys? What is with these? I'm gonna have to talk. I'm gonna have a talk with my crew at the end of this flight. They are just not. Guys are not doing what you're supposed to be doing, guys. That was a fun little flight, actually. I kind of like that, flying over Alaska. You can't say feminist online anymore. Really? Okay, no problem. Do you get offended at that because you're a feminist? Last year you were a guy, but now you identify as a feminist. Gotcha. Makes sense to me. Makes sense. Not really any good camera angles from the back. It's a shame.
feet.
No-go speed. Reverse.
Not bad.
Speed.
That was fun. That was fun. That was fun. All right. So, what should we do now? Kind of feel like playing a regular game. Kind of feel like playing some of that Survivor horror game I was playing yesterday. See if there's any updates. I think I'm going to forego the carrier landings tonight. Bush trips. Let's see. Whoops. Let's see what bush trips are out there. I want to do that, or this game's been a lot of fun so far. This game's been a lot of fun. Times at almost 11. A marketplace update. I think I did it already. Oh yeah, I did that up. I think I did that update earlier. It was for like Las Vegas and the Dornier. The Dornier had an update as well. Scrapyard Monster. That's a fuck. That's funny. It's pretty cool looking, actually. It is pretty cool, actually. Should get it. It's got alarm clocks on the table there. I think that's funny. That's cool. It's got Dale Jr.'s racing number on there from NASCAR, number 5. That's funny. I think this thing's worth $5. Ah, it's got the Mexican, I forget what it's called, but yeah, there's skulls from Mexico. Lights up pretty cool. Yeah, let's get it real quick. Let's get it and try it real quick. Oh, that was... All right, well, thank you, Grease. Thank you, Grease, for the super chat. No, I wasn't... Well, thank you. I wasn't expecting you to do that, but thank you. It's funny, man. This thing is like... It's got a lot of detail to it. Flying fries. I've never heard of flying fries before. Looks like beer cans for the pontoons. That's funny. Got the Ferrari symbol in the back there. All right, Sea Monster and the Scrapyard Monster. Well, shit, let's check out the Sea Monster first. Actually, let's go here and check out the different liveries. All right, so that's the basic one. I get the hypercar now. Okay. Looks like it's got carbon fiber, like beer cans on the side. That's actually a pretty cool color combination that thing's got there. And then the MU-2. Yeah, that's the Mexican one. Yeah, yeah, it does. Okay, so hypercar. Okay, so it's got the same. Oh, okay. Let's we'll do the hypercar one. That way we can have an M4 steering wheel. Trying to see if they have a water airport. Yeah, I can do that. I thought there was... Yeah, I guess not. I know there's one in, I'm just gonna go here, in Pompeii, since we're right here. But I know there's one of those in Australia, and I know there's one down in, like, Antarctica, but I thought there was a handcrafted one somewhere. I guess not. Alright, let me get my mouse out again, because we still flying. Let's give this thing a once or twice over and see what's what with this thing. I guess you gotta turn it on for it to honk. It's got a skull, altimeter, airspeed, RPMs. Manifold pressure, radios. Oh, look at that. It's got part of a samurai sword. That is funny. An 8-ball. This thing really is a scrapyard. All right, autopilot. This thing is awesome. Circuit panel. Amps. Hey, what up, James? Got a little bobblehead cat. This thing is great. That Aston Martin engine. Where's our Ferrari? Oh, it doesn't have the Ferrari info on here. Like the other one was showing. We got our Dale Jr. stuff. I wonder if Xbox doesn't allow the Ferrari, Oh, maybe if we take the covers off, maybe that's when it'll show up. It's got a little anchor. It's got an anvil for the weight. Looks like a bug light. This is great, man. Oh, I know. I know. Yeah, it looks like you gotta take the cover off. Yep. Wow, this thing, I know, I just want to look at the outside of it. This thing is cool. I guess this is our fuel. Big old box of fuel. All right, setup. Yeah, I like this already, too. All right. Let's see. It's got a checklist. All right, let's activate the assisted checklist to help us find everything. I haven't had that on in a while.
Circuit breakers. In. Fuel valve. Opened. Remove before flight. Removed. Battery switch cover. Up. Battery switch. On. Battery switch cover. Down. Navigation light.
I like the noises it makes.
On. Interior lights. As required. Other exterior lights. Off.
Wonder when the tablet turns on. Oh, here we go. All right, that's for smoke. Pine tree. Protection grid. That's funny. Very cool. All right, let's
Beacon light. On. Alternators. On. Booster pump. On. Throttle. Idle. Propeller pitch.
I guess full fine is all the way in.
Full fine. Coin.
Oh, that's funny. You gotta. Press player 1 to start. That's funny.
Pushed. Booster pump.
This thing is great. Right, game over. That's right.
Off. Avionics. On. Comms and nav. As required. Transponder. Standby. Transponder code. As required.
Wow, that's cool.
Landing light. As required. Covers.
Ah. Yep, there's a Ferrari emblem. Alright, so that's the cover we needed to remove. Alright.
As required. Elevator trim.
What is that? Oh, that's a dartboard. That's funny. So the dartboard is the trim.
Slightly down. Propeller pitch. Course. Throttle. Idle. Anchor.
That's funny. My God.
Up. Water rudder.
Oh, did you notice that? Hang on a second. It's got a little hungry. It's got bicycle pedals for the rudder. Oh, it's got snacks. Oh, hey, French fries. It's got a French fry drawer. That's awesome. This thing is great. All right, let's landing lights, rudder's up. Yep. Elevator trim, propeller. I don't know what course means. I'm guessing course means all the way in. For takeoff. Extreme takeoff, ballast dropped. But we'll play with a lot of this other stuff tomorrow. Alright, we got oil pressure, fuel pressure, suction's good. Can we program in the feet that we want? Oh yeah, right here. And where's our heading indicator at? Let's see here. Alright, there's our heading indicator here. Scrapyard monster. This thing is great. It handles so good. It actually handles like a car. sort of. Wow, this thing is cool. Nice. Yeah, that thing's got some bright lights. Good lord, look at that thing. It blinds you. Wow. Got an anchor hanging off the bottom of it. Yeah, it does. It did drift. I didn't know if you noticed that or not. This thing is great. It sounds like a car. Yeah, it is a V12. This thing is dope as hell, man. I'm for $5. You kidding me? Alright, fixed cameras are so-so. Alright, let's try a water landing. I love it how it's got an anchor hanging off the bottom of it. This thing is so cool. Alright, let me see what it says for... if we need to do anything for the water. Speed, fast cruise. So I'm wondering if this range right here is the fast cruise range, like 230 to 260. Extreme landing. Where was the anchor thing again? Oh, raise the anchor. Oh, there we go. Okay. So let's try a little fire. Hang on. Oh, reference speeds. Okay. Let's do... Why does it say inactive? Oh, because they weren't mounted. Okay. Maybe? Oh, there we go. Okay. It's got so many colors. Good Lord. There we go. Very good $5. Absolutely. What are you flying, James? That's better than an F-22. Boy, a lot of storms out in Pompeii today. Good Lord. What you flying, James? What's better than a an F-22? Ah, uh-huh. We're gonna land on the water real quick, and then we're gonna take off using the other version with the wheels and see if there's any difference. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. SU-75, yeah, absolutely. All right, let's put the rudder on. There we go. Let's put the anchor down. Pretty cool, man. All right, let's try the other version real quick. And maybe we'll call it a night. All right, we got Scrapyard Monster. Let's try we'll take a look at the Rusty Baron, the base model one. Man, this little plane is awesome. Hey man, F-15 Eagle, that's a great little plane. From the movie Iron Eagle. An amazing, amazing movie from the 80s. Iron Eagle. There you go. Ace Combating, that's right. Wow, 2 times better than the Spitfire. Alright. It's also like 100 years newer, but okay. We might switch liveries and do the other one. The one with the skulls all over it. Oh, that's funny. The So if you've ever lived in a city in America, you know about these boots they put on your vehicle when you park illegally? That's what one of the chocks are. It's got a boot on the tire. That's hilarious. Yeah, let me switch out the Let me switch out this real quick for that neon one. Let's check out the I don't know what holiday it is. Mexican something with all the skulls. I can't put my finger on it. What it's called, at least. I used to be able to take them F4 Phantoms with no problem. Yeah, the F-15, you should be able to dogfight the hell out of them things. Show them boys who's boss. Said, I'm James, the F-15 Iron Eagle Ace. And I'm going to put y'all in your spot. I don't think so. I think it's just the one engine. I think it's just the one setup, and it's just like 3 different liveries. Well, 2 setups. Pontoons and wheels, but... I never knew that. You can hear crickets in this game at nighttime. All right, let's get this thing started up. All right, circuits are in. Let's open the fuel valve again. Let's remove the cover. That got rid of, oh, it didn't get rid of the tie downs. All right. All right, remove before flight. Battery on. Navigation light. All right, beacon light on. Alternators on. Boost pump on. I don't know if there's a propeller pitch. Blurred, strobo. Huh. Msfs paint on, off. Okay. Alright, let's put the coin in. Push start button. Avionics on. Radio's on. Landing lights, covers. Let's put the lights on. Hey, look, this one's got navigation now. Oh, you know what? I think it had navigation before. I just didn't activate it. Okay. This is the same navigation that's in the helicopter, the Chinook. Oh, look at that. It's got a bicycle wheel in the back. I never noticed that. Hang on. Look at that thing. It's got a bicycle wheel in the back of it. All right, let's get out of here. Hello, hang on. Can't turn the airplane. Gotta remove this. How come I can't turn the rudder? Wonder why it's not turning on the ground here. I don't know, it's not turning. Am I missing something here? Nope, not turning. That's flaps. Hey, it's not turning. Why does it keep on saying remove before flight? Oh, that's where that thing goes. Okay. Yeah, it's not letting me turn it. Oh well, fuck it. I'm getting off here. I will, it does smoke like a freight train. I'm gonna do a little research on this plane. I don't know why I can't turn this one. It turned fine on the last one. But, yeah, I'm gonna jump off, man. I gotta do a couple of things before I go to sleep tonight. We'll fly this again tomorrow. I'm gonna do a little looking. I want to find out what the propeller fine and course means. I don't know if that means all the way in and all the way out. I want to do some playing with this thing. It's an awesome airplane for $5. If anybody's thinking about getting it, just get it, man. It's awesome. So, I'll be back normal time tomorrow, for sure. I might be on in the afternoon tomorrow again. Nah, I don't have any auto rudder turned on. No, I didn't change anything from the other planes I've flown tonight. They all worked fine. I think there's probably something I'm not clicking inside the airplane to allow it to do it. I mean, the pedals are working, and it's turning, but like the rudder's turning, but the plane itself isn't turning. So, all right, I'm tired. I will see y'all tomorrow, and yep. Until then, my friends, I will see you. Have a good Friday, and I will see you in a few hours. Anyways, talk to y'all later. See you, Cowboy. See you, Grease. See you, James. See y'all later. See ya.